She wanna vibe with me. I told her, little baby, just go ahead and sit down. Ay, she wanna ride with me. I told her, little baby, you just for the click now. Ay, rockstar status my motive. Look how I came in.
So far this NFL season has been very entertaining, very good, crazy fantasy. I could say that for sure. I'm pretty down bad.
Tough week for both of us.
I'm pretty down bad in fantasy right now. But yeah, it's been a crazy NFL season. A lot of crazy things have happened. A lot of players have been playing out of their mind, especially at the quarterback position. I personally don't think the NFL has ever been this deep at quarterback or just skill position in general. So with that being said, Alejandro, who do you think has played the best so far? Who do you think is the MVP so far this season?
In the last segment I rode with the Cowboys. I'm gonna have to ride with my boy Dak Prescott.
MVP?
Yes, sir.
Dak?
MVP, and I think out of all the MVP candidates right now, I still think he's gonna be there at the end of the year. Dak this year, he had a crazy freak injury. A lot of people didn't know if he was gonna play in the NFL again. If he was gonna be the same. If he was gonna be the same. Dang, you must not like my take at all. Yeah, a lot of people did not know if he was going to be the same player. But this year, Dak is 4-1. He's beat the Chargers. He's second in completion percentage. He's third in touchdowns, second in passer rating. Out of all the teams in the NFL, I think the Cowboys are the best positioned team to win their division by the biggest margin. I don't think any other team in the NFC least is going to be able to catch up to them. Dak's been playing out of his mind, I feel like. And let's also considering that they've had a running game this year too. It's not like Dak's just been passing the ball like crazy like Mahomes or any of these other quarterbacks. Dak's had two really good running backs, and he's still in this conversation.
Alejandro Sorzano, I need you to show me your birth certificate to see where you were born, because you are from Dallas, Texas. When did you move to Houston? How old were you? There's no way anyone not from Dallas, Texas would make such an absurd statement like that. Dak Prescott, to be fair, Dak has played well this season. Dak has been, I would say a top 10 quarterback this year, I didn't even think he was a top 10 quarterback going into this year. But at this point,
hopefully he was injured the whole year.
Yeah, well, I'd give him top 10. But when you look at Dak Prescott, man, he's 10th in passing yards. I said top 10. He's 10th in passing yards. Yeah, he's played pretty well. But like I said earlier, who has he played against? He played against the Bucs and lost. You know what I mean? We already went over this earlier about the Chargers. And he's beat a lot of teams that aren't too well. Look, the thing about Dak Prescott, the thing about MVP is who can take the least and do the most with it. That's usually what the MVP is. Dak Prescott has too many weapons at his disposal, and Dak Prescott isn't the most valuable asset on his team. The most valuable asset on his team is Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard. What did I tell you earlier? Well, the Dallas Cowboys run the ball more than they pass the ball. They're 28-0. The game they lost this year, what did they do? They passed the ball more than they ran the ball. That's the thing with Dak Prescott. Great quarterback, if you're under the right circumstances, can lead you, but he is not going to take you there. He's not going to get in your way, but he's not taking you there. But my guy is taking them there. My guy is a 23-year-old stud out of Oregon. My guy is Justin Herbert. When you look at Justin Herbert, first of all, he's fourth in the league in passing with 1,576 yards, 67% completion rate, 13 TDs, 3 interceptions. He is leading his team in arguably the toughest division at 4-1. He's not in the NFC least. He's in the AFC West with 3 quality opponents that they beat: Browns, Chiefs, and Raiders. And like I said, they should have beat the Cowboys, but so be it. The most impressive thing to me when I watch Justin Herbert is how much trust they have in this young kid. If you look at, they are not scared to go for it on fourth down. I've seen them go for it in situations where they could punt the ball on 4th and 7. I've seen them go for it 4th and a few yards when it's all the way on their side of the field. In the last 2 games, they're 3 out of 4 on 4th downs. They trust this kid in situations where not many coaches would trust. They trust Justin Herbert in situations where Mike McCarthy is punting the ball. But on the other side, they're letting Justin Herbert play, and they trust his kid to do it. That's what really separates Justin Herbert from the pack for me, with him leading his team. And his team was not supposed to be number one. It was supposed to be the Chiefs. And look at the Chargers now. They're going to win their division, and I think they're going to make a playoff run because of Justin Herbert. He elevated his talent. He is not a product of his talent. He has made his talent better, which I believe is the major difference between the two quarterbacks.
It's really hard for me not to interject there, honestly. Here, let me kind of rebut your points really quickly. All right. So you said Zeke's the most important player on that offense, right?
Zeke and Pollard, the backfield, yeah.
I bet. So how were the Cowboys last year when one player who I said is going to be MVP this year didn't play? They were a good team, right?
Well, yeah, the quarterback's
okay. It's still my turn.
You asked me a question. How are you going to ask me a question?
It's rhetorical.
My turn.
It's rhetorical.
Okay.
Just think. I want you to think about it in your head for a little bit.
I'll come up with an answer for you. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. I'll give you some time. I have a lot to say. Don't worry about it.
Go ahead.
Again, you're saying the Chargers were one of the most surprising teams. You had them this year being a good team. I remember we talked about it. You had them being a top 10 team. Yeah, they weren't supposed to be like top in their division or whatever. But that's because the Chiefs have not played well at all this year. And they've lost to, you said they're I think we can both agree they're the most disappointing team this year. Do you agree? Yeah. So don't talk. Yeah, don't talk. But yeah, those are two things I wanted to say, honestly. Have you had time to think about it?
Thought you were going to take a little bit young. Yeah. Oh, wow. When a team doesn't have their starting quarterback and they have historically the worst defense ever, they don't play as well. And when their offensive line is decimated with injuries, the running back doesn't play as well. Yeah. Duh. Did you watch them last year? The offensive line was terrible last year. They upgraded their offensive line. Last year, Zeke was getting hit in the backfield. And Zeke this year looks a lot better than he did last year also. He's slimmed down, and he's actually getting to run a few yards before getting hit. Zeke's a downhill player. When he gets downhill and he hits you, he takes people out. You know what I mean? People don't want to tackle him. But it's different when you're getting hit in the backfield. And then Tony Pollard, too. That's an amazing dual threat. Zeke, between the tackles, he's getting those 4th and 1s. He's in the red zone. He's money. With Pollard, he can get those pitches. He can go explode in ways other running backs really can't through those holes. So, yeah, no, I believe the backfield.
So Ezekiel, Elway, Pollard are MVP. They should be MVPs in the MVP conversation. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
Dak's arguably in the MVP conversation, and he's up there. So Zeke and Pollard number one right now.
Let me ask you a question. When was the last time a non-quarterback won MVP?
A long time ago.
All right, then. Yeah. They don't really get you viewed in the same light.
That's crazy to think about. The Cowboys have had a really good running game. I do agree with that. I think they're arguably the most balanced team they are the most balanced team in the NFL. And that's still crazy to think about. That Dak is universally considered a top 3, top 2 MVP candidate right now.
Which universe are you in? You must be into my MVP. I've been hearing about Tom Brady, Kyler Murray, Josh Allen. I've been hearing about Justin Herbert. Yeah, we must be in two different universes, brother.
Yeah, I think you're in the multiverse, big dog.
I've not been hearing about that.
You gotta watch more news and more TV, big dog.
But all right, Chargers and Cowboys play. What's the final score?
Chargers, Cowboys wins. What was the final? It was 2017. I'll tell you that. using past results, and the Cowboys won. I'll probably do something similar to that. The end result's gonna be the same. That's all I know.
The Cowboys. If you watched that game, which I don't know if you did, Justin Herbert outplayed Dak Prescott as well.
That's tough. I guess Dak is just a better game manager. He still got the dub. That's what people say about Tom Brady. He doesn't look like he's too great sometimes, but he still always figures out a way to win. Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have Derek Carr up there. You living in Vegas now.
Nah, Derek Carr.
Maybe after their 3-0 start.
I'm down on him right now. I realized some stuff about him watching him. I'm down on him.
Thank you so much for watching this video from HomeCourt. If you like the content, please subscribe. Please click that bell for notifications and go check out one of our other videos from HomeCourt. Once again, thank you so much for watching it and have a good rest of your day.